I'm thinking Ezreal has his, Shin has his, Gangplank has his, and I really don't think anybody else has a global ult anymore. Oh, Soraka, of course, and Ashe. But yeah, not very many global ults left. Riot does not like global ults. But what Gangplank does, he can put down his, he can call in his cannons to shoot down a bunch of cannonballs in an area giant. Well, it's not giant anymore. It used to be a lot bigger, but it's an area of effect. Cannonballs randomly hit in this area for damage, and the entire thing, if they're in it, it will slow them. It doesn't have to hit or anything. They just have to be in it, and it will slow them. So it's a decent ult. You can farm with it. You can basically secure kills with it. You can help in a fight that you're not anywhere near. It's a good ult. But yeah, the RNG is really heavy on it. You don't ever really know if you're gonna hit with it or not, so it's kind of a risk reward to take it to like try and kill somebody with it when they're low, because it could just miss them all completely, and you could have no ult for a nice big fight coming up or something. But yeah, I have like no farm and no money, but that's okay because I don't really need money to be that effective. So yeah, just gonna keep letting Corki farm. Just gonna keep trying to get some nice crits off on them. I don't think I've gotten a crit off in a while. I had like a dry spell in mid game. Right now, I just could not get a crit off. It was disappointing, and we got some lag. League has been lagging really hard for me lately. I don't know why. But yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about. Top went down, and Victor is basically still feeding mid. Their Rise gets pretty scary later. He's pretty much like the only one of them I was really afraid of later, because he goes ahead and takes out Victor. But yeah, so what I'm thinking about doing right now, I'm thinking about getting my gold 5s, like Heart of Gold, Philistone, and then going a Triforce, and then tanky. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Because, well, Tank Flank is pretty good, because he's got that slow, he's got a nice cleanse, he has a good poke that can apply the Triforce proc. His Q does apply on hit effects, so if you have like a red buff or something, that's why Gangplank is a good jungler, because he can come out of the jungle and apply a red buff slow and his own slow on his Q, and do a lot of damage with it too. But yeah, I go ahead and get a crit, 230 damage. It's pretty nice. Alistair decides he wants to come in, and we're about to have a fight. I go way high in the air, that was nice plug. And I just use my heal, and we exhaust both of them, and I believe we're going to pick up Alistair. He ults, but Corki doesn't care, because Corki has true damage on his auto attack. So yeah, we go ahead and take down a kill. Trundle is coming around trying to get us, but he really isn't, because we're both basically full health. I'm full. He's full health. I'm half, but I'm good because I got my oranges. So yeah, I believe I'm about to go back. I don't know, maybe, because I have enough money to buy my Philistone. Philistone is 800 gold. It helps to know the gold value of what you're trying to buy, because you don't want to like go back and have not enough money to buy your item and boots. I believe we're gonna dive her. Yeah, I get a crit, and I'm going to die to tower. Probably a stupid decision by me. If she hadn't have shielded to begin with, we probably could have killed her and I would have stayed alive, but I had to wait to use my Q on her. And Trundle came in from behind and killed Corki. That's not good. But, well, what are you gonna do? So I'm 1-1 and 2. Not too terrible, not too great, but I was trying something new, so I was kind of pleased with how I was doing right now. But it ends up later game, I do a lot better. Because Gangplank is one of those characters that scales really hard in the late game. because his Q can crit. It's 1-to-1 physical damage ratio. He gets really fast. He can get pretty tanky if you build him that way. So yeah, Zero is just demolishing Trin. He's like, Malphite is one of the best counters to Tryndamere, by the way, if you're trying to fight solo top. He's got that. He's got his E. His E does that AoE, attack speed slow, that scales with his armor. So a Malphite with a frozen heart can be like, oh, some physical damage auto attacker is trying to kill me. No, you're not. So I'm just trying to basically keep Trundle off this tower right now. That's another good thing about Gangplank Assault. You can use it to style push. You can use it to clear out waves from like way far away. Yeah, that's why Gangplank's a good solo topper, because he can get out ult really fast and use it all around the map for good utility. Yeah, it's pretty funny how he's been nerfed so much and he's just still ridiculously strong. I guess that goes to show you how good he was way back when. Way back when I played Gangplank a lot, I played Gangplank solo top, and this is when he had his deny, that mechanic that everybody loves. It was fun. What you'd do is you'd go solo top with Gangplank and you deny the minions so they didn't get experience and they were pushed up to your tower. I don't know, I think we're going to take him out, yep. Yep, I go ahead and take him. Oh, that's right, Garen just turns around like, oh, and I'm not going to try and kill him, I'm not going to try and steal the kill. I thought he was going to get away, but my passive, I believe, takes care of him. So I've got double buffs, that's always nice to have. But yeah, what I was talking about, deny flank. So much fun. You basically go top, you deny all of the minions, the siege minions, the cannon minions. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, Rise is getting pretty fed. I do admit I just fed him there. I didn't expect him to come loop around and kill me instantaneously. But he did, so whatever, I can't really do much there. So yeah, I'm 2-2-2. But yeah, solo top deny flank, you'd be like 3 levels ahead of somebody and they would be at your tower. And you just gank them all day long. It was funny. Basically the only counter it really had was to push the lane and try and take out the tower as fast as possible. But even if you did that, Gangplank doesn't mind because he's just going to sit there and farm up all day under his inner tower. And basically he's just going to farm for 50 minutes and then come win the game for you. Yeah, I kind of missed deny flank, but whatever. He's still good. And I use my ult, I believe, on mid, try and save it, but it's still not good enough. They go ahead and take the tower down. I don't know if we kill Alistar, I don't think we do. Yeah, he's gonna get away. So yeah, I went ahead and bought my Heart of Gold, and a Cloth Vest. I'm going to buy Dodge Boots this game because they have a Tryndamere, they have a Sivir, they have a Trundle, and they have an Alistar. He kind of auto-attacks some. But really the only thing that Merc Treads would help me against would be Rise's Snare, and I have my oranges for that. Merc Treads would not help me against Alistar's Headbutt Pulverize combo. It would not help me at all. So I just go ahead and grab Dodge Boots for Tryndamere, because we're thinking eventually he's going to get good enough to actually do something. But I don't think he ever does really do anything in this game. So yeah, I got my Heart of Gold, so I have 3 gold profiles going. And that's basically what I'm counting on. I'm counting on making it to late game so I can buy at least a Triforce. So I can get my Triforce proc on my Q. Triforce is a pretty strong item on Gangplank because it's got that slow from the Phage, it's got the on hit next effect from the Sheen part of it, it's got the movement speed and the crit from the Zeal, so it's a good item on Gangplank. If I was building Crit Plank, I would build that last because Infinity Edge and Ghostblade and Atmas are just so powerful on Gangplank. I do build an Atmas this game, and I was going to build a Ghostblade, but I never got enough money for it. But yeah, Atmas is a really good item. Probably one of the most gold efficient items ever. You're basically getting the like if you have 2,000 health, which is pretty much achievable by anybody late game. You buy an Atlas for 825 gold, you get 40 damage. That's almost a BF sword. A BF sword costs 1650. You're getting basically the same damage for half the gold, and you get crit and you get armor. Atlas is an amazing item. No matter, even if you don't have a Warmogs, it's still good. The only time it's not really that great is early game when you have like 1,000 health. So this is why you don't really ever rush in Atlas. So yeah, we're just basically screwing around here, kind of. Nobody really knows what to do, really, because our mid tower's down, our bot tower's down, their top tower's down, and Garen goes ahead, gets himself